Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Oh man, I know I shaved the beard, but I kept the goatee here, kept this thing here. Um, it's bullshit and bullshit nonetheless. That's the title of the video here. Um, um, Now there's some points here on YouTube that there are things that really make no sense at all. Like really, no sense. Oh. Like there's a guy. He's part of a program, and his actions, all he does on his channel. Um, um, he slanders, defames, he doxes, and he does this smear campaign. All this shit. And there's a community guideline and a policies, that you could get hit with, um, um, now, Now, the dude that has the Conspiracy Files channel, he had a video on. It was titled Marilyn Monroe was murdered, and here's the proof. That video got removed by YouTube after a year, after 1 year, right? After 1 year, right? It's really I've got hit with the strikes. I have it removed before, and I had a video a few years ago removed over a phone that I just got at the time, and I was happy. I was just happy, man. It was an HTC. I don't know if it was an HTC or a Motorola, or I'm thinking is that or. But it was a nice one, really awesome, really nice phone. It was all blue. It was blue, and I'm like, dude, that's pretty cool. And I was reviewing it, doing a review on it, and I liked it. And I'm like, man, it was like really cool, And it could have been either a Motorola or an HTC. Could have been HTC, but it was an HTC U11 Life. Awesome phone. HTC made it pretty good. I got hit with something. I don't know. I mean, it got removed. I didn't get email at all. They just removed it. So I emailed my channel. I went through old videos, and I'm like, I did that one a month ago. Like, they removed this video on my phone. I did reviews on tablets that I got or phones that I get. Whatever it is. I was stoked, but at the same time, the same year is when the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting happened. I would say it was about, what, 2-3 weeks after. No. I'm thinking about what was it, 2 weeks after, because there were some red flags there that I kind of picked up there a little bit. That video got removed because I questioned on if because the FBI arrested the younger brother of the younger brother of Nick Cruz, the guy that was involved in the thing. And I asked a question like, because the rumor was the brother was armed. Okay, my question was, when the FBI arrested the little brother, was he already armed, or did they plan something on him? Now, I got an email from YouTube, okay, saying that allegedly my video violated community guidelines. And the reason was they put threatening, harassing, all this bullshit, right? And there was no harassing, no threatening, none of that shit. I was merely questioning, questioning you. And even if you question, they're gonna throw out some stupid reason, this is when David Hogg wanted the spotlight for himself. 18 years old, fucking asshole. No idea. No clue for himself. This is when the kids that were on TV, they were on TV every day. They were getting the spotlight, man. They were like, yeah, Well, others were like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Dude, like, really? So the thing is, you gotta realize, video got removed. I couldn't do shit for 90 days. Okay. But I had a backup channel. Which was my original channel that I had at the time. And so, I couldn't do anything for 90 days, so I started to do things on that other first channel that I created. And I started talking about David Hogg, man. The dude that, like, he got caught in so many lies, and like, he got caught in a lie. He did a video where he got caught in a lie. He got caught in a lie. He was not there when it happened. He said on TV. He was at home on the couch watching on TV. So what did he do? Got on his bike. He had his video camera with him. And how did he get past the sheriff cars? All those assholes. The guy got on stage on CNN and he wasn't there. He didn't witness it happening. He was just thought, I want to make something of myself. He went from a kid sitting on the couch seeing it happen on TV to this little modern day Nazi youth shit, and you see him now. He's no longer the vice chair of the DNC. They booted his ass, They booted his ass. The guy's too radical. The guy's too radical, man. So the thing is, about YouTube, I did a second video calling the kid out, calling him a fame whore, all that shit, It got removed, so I was in Lemoore, and it was like July 3rd, and July 3rd I got hit with another strike. July 3rd, a day before July 4th, in Lemoore, got an email. Dear so-and-so, we think your content we think. Do you have any, it says, we think your content violated. Just because you say you think that my content violated a certain policy or community guideline, Thing is, a friend of mine gets doxxed, smeared. The demonic gerbil talks a lot of shit, on other people. And I reported him multiple times because of his actions, Not just his words, but his actions, It's just one thing after another. He's in North Carolina, and the guy needs to be removed from YouTube, big time. The guy needs to take a timeout. Okay, he needs to take a timeout. If I pulled the same shit that this guy did, I would have everything pulled, and I couldn't be able to, I couldn't do this, That's why you have to be careful what you say on YouTube, man, or any other platform, because the thing is, there's a terms of service, TOS, terms of service. Then you have the community guidelines. Then you have the policies, I would definitely, just really, I'm outside. It's 7:31. Got my cup of coffee. Just sitting here, just chilling. Nice day too, man. Nice day. You know, a really nice day. Um, um, it's just that my thing is that YouTube. It's a good platform to be on. It's a great platform. You know, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all these platforms are good platforms. No, but the thing is, here's the problem. Everything has been politicized. Okay, you know, the absolute problem I have is the way that people are treated on these platforms. There's some that could be completely vile, disgusting, bizarre, crazy, lunacy. Lunatic. Batshit crazy. Just completely idiots, man. Lefty loonies, man. Lefty loonies. They don't care. They will use the system against you because, you could be, speaking your piece and shit. All of a sudden, we removed your content because of this, and this. No. It's all bullshit and bullshit nonetheless. Something's going on at YouTube right now. Something's fucking going on here. Quartering did a video on it the other day. And let me see here if I can find it here. Let me see here. It was let me see here if I can find it. It has something to do with YouTube and shit. That really see your videos. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
This Harvard AI calculator showed me it was worth $85,000. Let me show you why. Let me show you something that's changing everything. This is the Case Connect compensation calculator. It's powered by Harvard-level AI technology, and it analyzes over 100,000 accident settlements to determine your case value. Here's why this matters.
What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from the corner. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. I know who's not going to be having a wonderful day. It's all the agencies and platforms that colluded to not just shadow ban and hide content, but also to demonetize it and remove the financial incentive to create content that, how do we say this, isn't of the normal approved narrative. And let's get into this. By the way, letting everyone know, Father's Day is just a few days away. We had one last pallet of the gift boxes at Amazon. So I marked it down to $49.99. They're gone, they're gone. They're blueberry. Cobbler coffee, our Colombian roast coffee, honey sticks, yogurt covered pretzels, chocolate covered espresso beans, and a K-cup adapter. So if they don't have a regular coffee machine, they can still use the grounds. Free overnight delivery, link in the description. Pick yours up today. Once they're gone, they're gone. They will never be back on Amazon. What a disaster it turned out to be. But I'm thankful that so many of you picked it up, and I hope you're enjoying the coffee. The FTC is digging into what is alleged to be one of the biggest collusion scandals of the modern era, and it's not on the front page. This is Reclaim the Net does excellent work, by the way. ReclaimTheNet.org, I believe it is. A federal antitrust probe into network of advocacy and ad groups has now escalated. At the center claims a coordinated mass advertiser pullout, giggity, from Elon Musk's X platform and other media organizations to enforce their own ideological filters on online speech. We know that organizations like this exist. We know that organizations like this have existed, and their sole purpose is to basically say, oh, that's a great platform you have there. Sure would be a shame if something bad happened to it. You know, and we know I don't want to name any names incorrectly, but there are several pretty big name ones. ADL is probably one of them, and others. The FTC is now demanding documents from nearly a dozen organizations, including global advertising watchdogs, investigating whether or not brand safety, quote-unquote, campaigns cross into illegal economic warfare, a potential violation of the Sherman Act. Of course it does. It's organized crime, mass market manipulation. I agree. It would be nice to see, if the FTC is able to, put any teeth behind this, get any, actual charges behind this. But let's look at it. Here we go. A federal antitrust investigation into the coordinated efforts of advocacy groups and advertising coalitions has now gained momentum as the Federal Trade Commission sharpens its focus on whether media matters for America and its allies may have worked together to isolate Elon Musk's X platform through organized adversarial withdrawals. This was also done on YouTube through the Great Adpocalypse, if you remember that. The probe is focused on whether or not these groups cause legal...
Yeah. That's what's been happening. And so just really it's bullshit, There is the apocalypse is hey Peanut, what you doing, girl? Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh. Alright then. So really made censorship, and it's gotten bad. A lot of policy changes. Not just here, but also on Facebook and Instagram. Well, Meta, and other main ones. I would definitely, if you want to go to a alternative, go to BitChute. Go to BitChute. Or Rumble. And I would definitely go to Rumble. I would definitely go to these alternative platforms because Meta, YouTube, TikTok, you name it, they're going to censor you big time because you have these left wing, these far right neocon rhinos working together to get these platforms to censor you. And there's a part of Section 230 that needs to be removed. Where these platforms are not liable. Well, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. That's a Democrat bullshit thing. And it just really at that top moment here is that I've been doing this for almost 14 years. Almost 14 years. It'll be 14 years in November. In November, it'll be 14 years. It's insane, I think it's just that when you realize, when you think, there's so much that it comes to kind of a weird conclusion or a bizarre conclusion, But in the middle is a positive conclusion, Doxing, smearing, slander, defame. A person can get sued for all this. I met people over the years. Nice people, good people. Yeah. The things that this demonic gerbil does, he's very psychotic, needs severe mental evaluation, like for life. But you know what a person does when they upload a video, can get them banned, shadow banned, but the thing is, you could also get into some legal trouble as well. You know, if you dox someone, slander someone, if you smear someone's name, all kinds of shit, If I did that here, I would have that very content video removed in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. And because the thing is, also, the guy is getting money. They're paying him. There's a way where you can get money through your thing, and it could go to your PayPal, it could go to your Venmo, it could go to your Cash App, it could go to your Cash App. And stuff. So, that's how you could get money. People donate to you. Yeah, it go either to your Cash App or your Venmo or PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Stuff. So, yeah. I mean, it just really, the guy will throw out a love bomb on you. He'll basically pretend to kiss your ass, to pick your brain, I was listening to the Alternative Homestead yesterday. From beginning to end, it was pretty good. And you could learn something by listening. You know, you know, just by listening. And the more you listen, the more you understand. The more you understand is the more you comprehend. The more you comprehend, the more you know. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. I mean, knowledge, information is power. Knowledge and information is more powerful than any weapon in the world. You know, information can bring down a government, man. Information can bring down an empire, you know, all that shit, you know. Knowledge can bring down powerful people. It does not matter how much money they have or how much money they throw out on lawyers. Knowledge, information, all that shit, dude, can bring down the most powerful people. You know, I seen Wall Street with Michael Douglas and Charlie Sheen, and there was a sequel to it, and Michael Douglas, a character, still, man, still, you know, so the movie Wall Street was done by Oliver Stone. He did. Was it Born on the 4th of July? Born on the 4th of July. He did Platoon. JFK. That movie, JFK, was pretty good. It kind of opened up, like, that movie opened up a lot of eyes and a lot of minds. I tell you what, dude, you know, like, there are things thrown in there like you wouldn't think, like, holy shit. Jim Garrison played by Kim Costner. Kim Costner played that character really good, man. Really good. Really good. But you know, the actions of people, don't matter what they do, what they're doing. It's the attitude of people that really can make them look very bad and sound very bad, or make them even fucking worse, man. Like, you know, fucking worse, or maybe even not as bad because they're over here not acting like a bunch of idiots, you know. There's a lot of issues we all have, one time or another. If we do the things like this demonic gerbil has done, there'll be a huge fucking legal matter. So bad that, I mean, we could even imagine how bad it could get, you know. And you know, it's just that every platform has a terms of service, policies, and community guidelines. Now, Gab had a guy who really posted some stupid shit, and the media got, like the media and other platforms like Meta and Google and X under the Dorsey era, really wanted to really completely eradicate Gab because of what this guy did. Now, Gab, you don't see it on any app store, right? You don't. The thing is, Gab is like Minds, MeWe, CloudHub, Mastodon, BitChute, Parler, Getter, Rumble, Truth Social, okay, and Tumblr. Tumblr, I would say, is part of the alternative platform as well, because it's no longer part of the main group. It's part of the alternative platform, because Tumblr went from being around. Tumblr came out at the same time as Facebook and Twitter, now X. Tumblr is now part of the alternative platforms now. X is over here, part of the main ones. A lot of people are leaving the major, coming over here. Why? Free speech, and free speech. Minds, Gab, MeWe, CloudHub, Mastodon, BitChute, Parler, Getter, Rumble, Truth Social, now Tumblr. I like the alternative platforms because the thing is, I can share stuff and not get in trouble. I can have a comment made, nothing. As long as I'm good, I'm always good. But over here, the major ones, oh, God forbid you say anything, man. I'm like, holy shit. I got I have 64 followers. Most I've ever had on X here, on Twitter, But I could sit here all day for 2 hours, or 3 hours, or 4 hours, But I have a life. Okay, I have a life. I'm not like this demonic gerbil who's on it for 3 hours a day. Fuck that shit. I may do shit over an hour. Just listen to I may do over a schmidt of over an hour. That's it. But 2-3 hours, fuck that. I'll do half an hour or 45 minutes. But I may do an hour or so, an hour minimum. But not 3 hours, man. I wouldn't sit there for 3 hours completely off my fucking rocker, smearing somebody, doxing somebody, slandering somebody, defaming somebody. That is a guy who has some mental malfunctions, man. Mental malfunctions. So that problem I don't have. I'm a little sarcastic, little outspoken, a pain in the ass, but that's me, I wouldn't sit there and talk shit for 3 hours. Fuck that. I got a life, man. I got a life. Shit. Alright, folks. This is good old Reverend Ordo. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification. Always live healthy, happy, wise. I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed. Buddha bless.